morning. My name is Sherry Brown, and I am president of the Board of Trustees. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of the Hudson Valley. Whether you have been with this congregation a decade or more, or if this is your first time visiting, we welcome you. Whatever the faith and traditions of your past, we welcome you. Whatever your theological stance, we welcome you. Whoever you are and whomever you love, we welcome you. Whatever your heritage, we welcome you. We respectfully acknowledge the territory on which our church building sits as the ancestral homeland of the Munsee, Lenape, and Wappinger people. I have a few announcements. Number one, as in the past year, UUCHV will be collecting holiday gifts for clients of Hope's Door and Jan Peak House. We have been asked to give Stop and Shop gift cards, Target gift cards, and American Express gift cards. So you can drop them off at the church by December 4th or send a check payable to UUCHV, and we will buy the gift cards for you. For the Jan Peak House, we've been asked to donate unwrapped sweatshirts, large or extra large, with socks and socks. Those can also be dropped off at the church by December 4th. If you have any questions, please contact Terry Lucan. The second announcement is, let's start living the 8th principle by knowing what happens in our own backyards. Join the UUCHV Allies for Racial Equity tonight to watch and discuss a movie entitled The Killing of Kenneth Chamberlain. It's a reenactment of the killing 10 years ago in White Plains involving the police and an elderly man. Tonight, it's a Zoom meeting. I think the movie is about 90 minutes, and then there will be a discussion afterwards by the people who are attending. Finally, I hope you have put the Town Hall Zoom meeting for Thursday, November 18th at 7 p.m. on your calendar. Members and friends should have received a letter in the mail explaining the board's motivation for gathering us together. Think of it as an evening of reconnecting through conversation. For the most up-to-date information, please refer to our weekly e-newsletter and check our website frequently. The website is also the place where you can find contact information for our staff, Board of Trustees, and our congregational leaders. Please join us for conversation after the service. If you're present in the sanctuary, you can join us in the parking lot. If you're watching live stream, there was a link in the Saturday reminder that you can join in a Zoom coffee hour with the friends that are with you on live stream. If you're just recently joining us and would like to receive our weekly e-news, please email us with your name, and we will make sure you are added to our e-news list. We can also answer any questions you might have. Email us at uucroton@gmail.com, or you can fill out one of the yellow cards in the pews and leave it in the collection plate. This is a time that you should be silencing your cell phones if you haven't already. And once again, welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of the Hudson Valley.
From all the diversity of our lives, from all our work and our caring, we gather seeking a deeper unity in spirit and our lives empowered anew for truth and for love. We come eager to know and to grow, to face the mysteries and to confront the hard questions. We come to
hands, and in our hearts we pray. We pray for memories to stay strong, memories of words and warmth, of actions and stillness. We pray for love shared and lived, love to remain with us and with them, for that to become enough. We pray for the courage to put our feet on the floor when we wake, to move through the day as if we cared. Oh, love that holds us all, hold on to me while I hold on to what I have lost. Now, please join me in saying our Unison Affirmation. The words are in your order of service. Inspired by love, our mission is to seek our true nature, connect deeply and openly, and act for justice. Now let us bear witness to the joys and sorrows experienced in our community. If you have a personally significant joy or sorrow that you are willing to share, microphone on my left, your right, and speak it loudly and clearly so that even with your mask on, we can all hear you. The microphone will allow our friends watching virtually to hear what you are saying. I will light a candle for each. When you are done speaking, please use the center aisle to return to your seat. If you would prefer only to have a candle lit without speaking, please just stand or give me a signal, and I'll light it for you. Got it.
Good morning. I'm Jim Russell. I have the sorrow of reporting that my mother-in-law, Joan Moore, passed away yesterday. She was 100 years old, the mother of 9 children, and helped raise 5 stepchildren. My late wife was the oldest of the 14 kids. She lived a long, fruitful, and joyous life, and her family will miss her.
Have a joy. It was such a joy to come into the parking lot and see the solar panel lights that Carl Grimm designed and installed so that our sign can be lit up at night. Thank you, Carl. So grateful.
Hi, I'm April, and I just have a little joy. The clocks went back, as you know, and this morning William said, "Will you color with me?" And we spent our extra hour coloring in our cat coloring book, and he enjoyed hot chocolate. So it was definitely not our normal Sunday morning. We had an extra hour because he did not sleep in. That's the key. He did not sleep in, so we turned it into a joy and spent the time coloring together.
We also acknowledge all the unspoken joys and sorrows held within the sanctuary of our hearts, and all those people who have yet to find a spiritual home where they can share their joys and sorrows.
I invite you to join in the spirit of meditation. You may wish to do so by sitting up a little straighter in your chair, putting your feet flat on the floor. Close your eyes if you wish, or leave them just slightly open, and slowly take in a nice deep breath and gently release it, releasing all of the stress of the week. I love to encourage people to set goals and figure out what is most important to them. But oftentimes, we need to first let go of things getting in the way. Our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. We're always creating the sum total of our thoughts and feelings about a particular topic in reality. It's important to clean out the old baggage from the past, to make room for the new. If you allow yourself to let go of your old beliefs, habits, disappointments, and expectations, you clear the way for greater and greater achievement moving forward. We should take our lead from the trees. Your future will find you if you let go of your past. People are concerned with finding themselves. What if the key to finding yourself is making room for your future by letting go of your past? Start questioning why you do what you do and start letting go of the things that you know are not healthy. Letting go is always somewhat scary, especially because the future is always unknown. The past, miserable as it might have been, is a known quantity, so you at least know what to expect, even if it is not great. The future, however, is completely unknown and unpredictable, and this is very unnerving for most people. This is the year to let go of some stuff. Put yourself on the list first. Set healthy boundaries and say no more often. Remember,
Our reading for this morning is entitled Reflections on Moving by Colleen Quinn. There is something so poignant about the aftermath of a move. The empty apartment that used to be your home is now an echo-filled void. For the person looking to move in, the space is full of potential, but for the outgoing resident, it is the end of a chapter, a slice of life that can never be recreated. The apartment above is, or rather was, mine. I am certainly sad to say goodbye to my home of the last 4 years. I took a bunch of pictures of this apartment in better days, pictures that show off my favorite elements of the home and capture the feeling of the life I led here. With a job that requires moving internationally every few years, I found that it is nice to have visual reminders of my various homes to look back on once I've moved on to new vistas. Knowing that I can always look back in this space in the future helps me let go in the present. I've also found that knowing what I'm moving into helps me in the process. The sadness of leaving one home is offset by the excitement of planning for the new one. This time around, I got only limited